As promised, I'm going to teach some political science. Welcome to Office Hours. Professor J is in. Okay, so for my students and for everyone else, here is the first exam for the semester. Bonus points if you're not in my class and you venture to answer these. I will grade them. And I'll give you a thumbs up or a thumbs down or some other thing. What do you want? What do you want? What do you expect from me? What the fuck do you want from me? Jesus, I just work here. It's my first fucking day. Come on, people. What the fuck do you want from me? I just want to make you laugh. I just want to make you learn. I don't want to people learn. I don't know how to make you people learn. I don't know how to make you people learn. I don't know how to make you people learn. I just want to make you people learn. I just want to make you people learn. By the way, that's an Andy Kaufman impression. Okay, so I have fun. We have fun. If we don't have fun, why the fuck are we doing it? Why the fuck are we doing it? Okay. Coffee. One last sip of coffee. God damn it, that's good coffee. Okay. So, questions. For those of you who want to learn American government, here is my first exam of the semester. I'm a dick. I'm giving it right at spring break. But it's a good one. It's a really good one. And I think you'll find it interesting. The first question is, tell me about social contract theory. And while you're doing this, record a video. Or leave a comment. Share this and record a video or tag me or whatever the hell you do on Instagram to do someone's video and then alongside it, talk alongside my video, whatever you people do. I'm not a kid. I'm not a goddamn kid. I don't know how to do this. I need someone under 30. Are you under 30? Okay. ADHD moment aside. First question. Tell me about social contract theory. What is social contract theory? What are the stages of social contract theory? And you could go David Graeber on me, and you could talk about, what is that book? The good book he came out with recently about the dawn of everything or something like that. You can tell me about any flaws in it. You could look at Charles Mill's Racial Contract and tell me about the flaws in social contract theory from a white colonialist perspective, but tell me about social contract theory. Does it still work? Secondly, Calvin and Hobbes. I'd like to know about Calvin's take on things and how it's influenced American politics and American society. I want to look at that. I want to look at how Paul, through Aristotle, and then through Calvin, has influenced the way we see human nature. Especially through Thomas Hobbes and Leviathan. Looking at this, I want you to tell me about Hobbes' take on human nature, especially the state of nature. Everyone knows the short little sentence about what life in the state of nature is like according to Hobbes. I want you to tell me what Hobbes says if there's any remedy against an oppressive government, what that would be. And then lastly, looking at Hobbes' influence on the Congregationalists of Massachusetts Bay Colony, otherwise known as the Puritans. They referred to themselves as the Saints. And looking at John Winthrop's speech, A Model of Christian Charity, and his little social contract spiel about being a city set upon a hillside with the eyes of the world being upon us. Tell me about this influence and if it's still there, if we still see it or not. Then, tell me about John Locke. All you political people out there who are commenting about what the American experience is, about American politics, and about our greatest aspirations, tell me about John Locke. What distinguishes Locke from Hobbes in terms of the view he has on human nature in Second Treaties. According to Locke, what are three of our natural rights, according to Locke? What are they? Describe them. Then I want you to tell me about the two major forms of oppression that Locke discusses in Second Treaties. One is from within and one is from without. Tell me about those two things. And is there a remedy against that type of repression and oppression? Is there, according to Locke? When do we activate that remedy, according to Locke? When do we do that? What influence did John Locke have over the Declaration of Independence? What influence? And then lastly, I'll give you a hint with optimism, with American optimism and classical liberalism and American optimism. What influence, there is influence, do we see from Locke in today's American society? Go ahead, look up Alexis de Tocqueville. More than welcome to cite Alexis de Tocqueville. Then we go to the Articles of Confederation. So the next essay or prompt is, tell me about the Articles of Confederation, compare and contrast them to the United States Constitution. When you're doing that, the framers of the Constitution saw that there were multiple flaws in the Articles, and they might have been tipped off by a popular uprising. Tell me about that popular uprising. What was that popular uprising? We talked about this extensively in class. So, what was this uprising? What fomented it? When was it? Who did it? Who led it? We know it by a name of one of the people who led it. It happened in 1786. So tell me about that uprising and what the framers of the Constitution felt as being demonstrable of quote-unquote flaws in the Articles. Then I want you to tell me about the Federalist Papers. Tell me about the Federalist Papers. What are they? Who wrote them? I mean, John Jay wrote just a couple of them, so you can leave him out. But who are the two primary authors of the Federalist Papers? Who are they? We covered, and I talked about this on the TikTok, we talked about two Federalist Papers in particular. These are ones that everybody does and studies when you study American government. Federalist 10 and Federalist 51. Tell me about a few of the features of Federalist 10. What are the things that, in general, what Madison is discussing in Federalist 10? Then tell me about Federalist 51. What is Federalist 51 about? So, looking at this, the last thing on the Federalist Papers I want to ask about is, do you agree with Madison's prescriptions for dealing with faction? Air is to fire as liberty is to faction. Do you agree with Madison's prescriptions of harnessing or using faction rather than just outright controlling it? Does that work? Is his analysis that factions are just sewn into the nature of human beings? Is that true? Do you agree with that? Are we conflictual or are we cooperative? What are we more of? Please tell me. I'm interested in your opinion. There's no right answer. It's your opinion. You've read it, you thought about it, or go read it. It takes like 5 minutes. Or go watch my video. I talked about it. Lastly, looking at the news today, give me 3 examples of issues with the separation of powers and checks and balances. Are they working today? Are these institutional safeguards relevant, or have we completely abandoned the Madisonian system of government? Please tell me this. I want to know. I want to fucking know. I need this. I fucking need this. I need this. I'm jonesing for it. I'm fucking jonesing, man. I'm jonesing for Madison. Give me fucking Madison. Ah. Got coffee tongue. Anyway. Office hours is over. Professor J signing out. Bye, political people.